Every single year, humanity throws away over 50 million tons of electronic waste. That is enough devices to fill 2 million garbage trucks.
Bring that pallet to Station 4. We need to clear this section before the next shipment arrives.
Old smartphones, broken laptops, forgotten tablets. They all end up here piled high in mountains of plastic, glass, and metal. Most people think e-waste belongs in a landfill. They are wrong. Inside these dead devices is something nobody expects. More gold per ton than most real gold mines in the world. A single smartphone contains up to $20 worth of precious metals. That is not much for one phone, but multiply that by 7 billion phones retired every year. And we are talking about $120 billion of precious metals being thrown away, into the ground, wasted, lost forever. Till now, this facility was built to change that. What you are watching is not a dump. It is a high-tech urban mine designed to pull pure gold, silver, and copper out of yesterday's trash and transform it into tomorrow's technology.
Powering up now. Pressure levels are nominal. We are cleared for stage 2 injection.
Data stream confirms optimal parameters.
Once the metals are separated and shredded, the real magic begins. At the molecular level, those thin golden lines running through these circuit boards may look worthless, but they represent serious value. Instead of digging deep into the earth and destroying ecosystems, this facility mines those traces of gold from old electronics. First, the boards are ground into a fine powder. This increases the surface area thousands of times. Then, the powder enters a chemical bath that gently dissolves the metals into solution. For decades, gold recovery relied on harsh chemicals and extreme heat. Dangerous, toxic, energy-hungry. Modern facilities like this one use safer, smarter methods, lower temperatures, better results. Less waste, layer by layer, impurities are stripped away. Filtration removes solids. Centrifuges separate heavy metals from liquid. Finally, a controlled reaction forces tiny gold and silver particles to come out of solution and gather together again. What started as a pile of broken electronics is now a dense concentrate of precious metals, ready for the furnace. At this stage, every single gram matters. Inside the crucible, the concentrated metals are heated to over 1,200 degrees Celsius until they glow like liquid sunlight. Gold, silver, copper, they swirl together as a single molten mass. Surface ripples, tiny sparks, waves of heat, the last signs of chaos before transformation. When the pour begins, years of discarded devices flow out in mere seconds, filling each mold with a stream of glowing metal. It is one of the few moments in industry that looks exactly as valuable as it truly is. As the ingots cool, the glow fades. Raw heat becomes solid wealth, but appearance is not enough. Each bar is tested with precision instruments that read its fingerprint down to a fraction of a percent. Only when the numbers confirm investment-grade quality does this recycled gold move forward. To the next step of its journey, back into the hands of manufacturers, back into new devices. The cycle continues.
Efficiency update. Reroute the server racks to processing line A. All remaining materials follow the standard sorting procedure.
Check the pressure levels on panel 3. Confirmed. Levels are stable.
Are the stress tests for the new component finalized?
Yes, the data confirms it meets all regulatory standards.
Base, this is Sierra 1. Package is secured. We are moving to the highway.
All right, we confirm the manifest.
Here is the chain of custody signature.
Thank you. We'll take it from here. Gold just broke resistance. Buy everything you can get.
Executing large block trade for the client.
By recovering these valuable materials, we close the loop, ensuring a sustainable future for electronics manufacturing.
Full cycle sustainability. Our new device, crafted from recycled precious metals, is now ready for market.
Global precious metal recycling market, over $50 billion annually. A single facility creates over 500 jobs.
This is more than a clever way to profit from trash. Electronic waste is now the fastest growing waste stream on the planet.
Here. We need to ensure the AGVs have clearance.
Yes, the capacity increase is substantial.
The numbers are staggering. Brief pause, millions of tons thrown away every year. The amount keeps climbing. Inside that waste is a hidden resource, far more precious metals per ton than traditional ore. Gold, silver, copper, platinum group metals that are critical for modern electronics.
Recovery rate, 99% precious metals. Processing creates 500x jobs, prevents toxic landfill contamination, reduces mining environmental impact.
Pause, let importance sink in. Every smartphone that gets recycled properly cuts the need for new mining, reduces toxic pollution, keeps valuable materials in the loop instead of in landfills. Facilities like this create skilled jobs, generate millions of dollars in recovered metals, lower the environmental footprint of the technology we use every day. Reflective pause, the phone in your hand, the laptop on your desk. The devices you stop using and forget in a drawer, they are not the end of the story, they are the beginning of the next cycle. Building energy if you want more factories, more innovation, less waste on this planet. Start with something simple. Do not throw old electronics in the trash. Strong pause, recycle them. Let them come here. Watch how yesterday's e-waste turns back into tomorrow's gold. Subscribe if you want to see more of the hidden processes that keep our modern world running. Like this video, share it. Because every person who sees this is one person closer to understanding that waste is just a resource in the wrong place.